All right, well, moment of truth. We're gonna see what it looks like when we actually wear the damn thing. Oh, I gotta get some hair. Holy sh. Today's video is brought to you by my complete inability to make good financial choices at 3 a.m. It's also brought to you by Payday 3 hype. I am so excited for this game coming out next month. We've got trailers, they had a closed beta not too long ago, and I am so excited for Payday 3. I've spent so much time in Payday 2 with my friends, and I was so hyped I finally caved in and purchased something that I had my eye on for a very long time, and that is the official Payday 2 Dallas mask. This is from the actual official Overkill store. To purchase this mask, it was about 40 bucks. To get it to the US from Germany, because you can only get this shipped in from Germany, it was another $40 with sales tax. This mask was about $84. Now, is the quality all there? Well, we'll have to find out. Spoiler alert, I already opened this and wore it. So we can all pretend like we're opening it for the first time. I'm not going to spend too much time on the packaging because honestly, you care more about the mask, but the packaging isn't really that terribly special. I mean, it looks like any other packaging you'd see from any other Halloween store that you'd go into, but it has a little bit more when you look a little bit deeper. When you look at the packaging itself, it's loaded with fun little references. Now, a little fan service goes a long way, and I love seeing stuff like this. Even if the packaging itself isn't necessarily impressive, just little references like that to the game just shows that there was a little bit more love and thought that went into packing this mask. And just whenever anyone does it, I love seeing stuff like that. All right, let's open it up. Nothing too crazy, just a little plastic tab there. And get that out of here. All right, well, here is the Dallas mask outside of its packaging, and it is a beautiful sculpt. It's very detailed. The colors are fantastic, and just the depth of the sculpt is just wonderful. Now, I want to go over some details on this. You'll notice that all along the outside, there's like this black rubber material. It serves two purposes. The first being that in the game, every mask kind of has that outer layer, that kind of outline that goes around the mask. So for aesthetics, it's great. But the function that it serves here is, if you notice, if I can fold this back maybe a little bit, I don't know if you can even see under that. You see these two silver kind of bolt things, those little grommets, those are what attach the elastic to the mask itself. So this black rubber on the outside, that definitely hides those, so it makes it more aesthetically pleasing. Here's a look at those metal grommets inside the mask underneath the elastic. So there are some indentations in the rubber on the inside to allow the elastic to move freely and not get trapped under that rubber, but on the outside it's completely hidden. So it gives it a nice clean overall look. Look at that weathering on the nose. Like the details here are just phenomenal. Now, for what the mask is made out of, it's not a cheap plastic at all. This is a very hard material that is hard enough to stay its original shape, but soft enough to still be slightly pliable. But you don't have to worry about this necessarily snapping or breaking. I wouldn't necessarily fold it too much, but it definitely is a nice hard material, so you never have to worry about it necessarily. Yeah, look at that. It holds the shape extraordinarily well. It definitely feels like a quality piece for the money that I paid. Looking at the inside of the mask, you have your elastic straps here. On the inside, nothing too special. There's no details there really. There is a foam wedge up here that rests against your forehead to give the mask a little bit of a better fit. And one of the best details is this headpiece that goes on the back of your head. The straps match the pattern in the game. And again, I just love that attention to detail. And up here, if you care, at the very top are the care and maintenance tags. No special logos, no anything. And truth be told, you're probably not going to be putting this thing in a wash or anything. The maintenance for this is not really that in depth. I mean, you just kind of wipe the inside with a damp cloth and then wipe it dry with a dry cloth and then call it good. All right, well, moment of truth. We're gonna see what it looks like when we actually wear the damn thing. So, here we go. And there we go. Give you a little turnaround. So while wearing this, I can tell you right now, your vision is heavily restricted. Basically, it's like if you took both of your fingers and just put them right against the edge of your eyelids. That is how you see wearing this mask. Now, for the size of my head, this thing fits very well. But there are some caveats to wearing this. I could not wear this very long because, honestly, there's really not a lot of air circulation in here. Because of the rubber along the mask, really, and there's no like air pockets or air vents in the mouth or nose, all my air circulation is coming through these little slits. And I'm basically breathing into my eyes. So it's not the most fun time. The back headpiece is super comfortable. It doesn't feel like it's like pushing into my skull or anything. It's actually, funny enough, the most comfortable part of this whole damn mask. Oh, I gotta get some air. Holy sh**. Now the pros of this mask, it looks fantastic. The cons of this mask, well, it's about as comfortable as being locked in a hot car during the summer. It may look fantastic, but man, you pay a price wearing this thing. Oh, holy crap. Yeah, it is hot in there. There's no air circulation whatsoever. Now, it is comfortable to wear. The foam on the forehead, it feels really nice. It rests really well. My nose isn't pushing against the inside of the mask like some cheap masks do. Honestly, it fits my face and my head very well. The downside is really there's no air circulation whatsoever. So if you wanted to wear this as a cosplay piece, you're really only going to put this on really for photos, because the best bet of you wearing this thing casually is if you're going to like drill holes and just get better air circulation. I'm not a big fan of killing the aesthetic of stuff that I wear, but you might be. But yeah, it's definitely not the most comfortable thing you can wear. In fact, one time I wore it for about 20 minutes, and then when I did take it off, I was able to kind of tip the mask and condensation and stuff was pouring out the bottom of it. So you definitely want to, if you're going to wear this for any amount of time, you're going to want to clean it right away after you're done wearing it. Or I can imagine this thing is going to be just breeding bacteria, or at the very least, it's probably going to smell real bad. You should always clean your masks after you wear them anyway. So bottom line, would I recommend buying the Dallas mask or any of the Payday masks? I'd say absolutely, especially if you're a fan of Payday. I mean, it's authentic to the game. It looks phenomenal. And once you put this thing with a suit and those surgical gloves that they wear, you've got a really easy cosplay. At the very least, you can buy yourself a styrofoam head and display this in your room. I love this thing. I'm super glad I bought it, but I would say I wish still that they had an American distributor or something that wasn't just in Germany, because man, that shipping is brutal. But I gotta say, absolutely love it. I cannot wait to wear this to my next con, and I need to go buy a styrofoam head so I can just keep this on display whenever. So fantastic mask. I love it. All right, well, that does it for me. Who's your favorite Payday 2 heister? Who's your favorite Payday heister of all time, even from Payday 1? Let me know down below. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button. I would definitely appreciate it. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great night.